Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. Welcome back to the Rock Squad podcast. I'm Tanner.
I'm Corey.
And yeah, I overslept today a little bit.
Which is fine. Which is fine. We were in the grocery store and unpacking stuff.
I got stuck in a lucid dream.
What was your lucid dream?
Oh. So I don't know. Apparently I was some sort of gun for hire, a mercenary. And this news organization had a videotape of one of my like high value clients. And they were like, you got to go retrieve the tape. It'll like, I don't know if it was like a politician or what, but yeah, they were like, you gotta go get the tape. It'll ruin my career. And they were like, use any force necessary.
So you were like the game Hitman or the movie Hitman?
I felt like A-Team.
So just chaotic Hitman.
Yeah, I'm like sliding on my knees, like fucking people up, and they all had AKs. It got to the point at the very end.
Were you in Russia?
Huh?
Were you in Russia?
No, I don't know. But whatever kind of security force that the news organization had, they all just ran AKs. And I ran out of ammo. So like like I was out of, like I was in a fight with this one guy in the hallway. Ran out of ammo, take my mag out and it was empty, and he came around the corner and I chucked my mag and hit him in the face, and it gave me enough time to like get up to him and take his gun away. And yeah, I don't remember that part, but yeah, it was like one of those dreams, you know, what you're like always running and like fighting and doing stuff. Yeah, so like I was definitely like like moving in my sleep and shit. So I woke up feeling like kind of physically exhausted a little bit. But it was fun. I love dreams like that.
I don't ever remember my dreams.
Yeah. I don't most of the time, but when they're lucid like that and I have control, it's like my brain does a pretty good job at recording it.
Yeah, normally when I dream, it's like one slide, like a still, and then it's gone.
That's awful.
So it's like opaque, so I can barely see what was going on. It's really weird. I don't know.
Kind of get like a vague idea, but
a faded memory.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a really long time ago. Back during it was during the very first apartment I ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first time I moved out on my own. I got really into lucid dreaming and I got really good at it. And it was to the point where like I had my own house and everything that I like built up. And whenever I go back into the lucid dream, like I was in the same place.
That's weird.
And like my keys were on the same coffee table, and all my clothes were put away exactly how I left them. Like I literally built a second life in my dream. It was pretty crazy.
Simulations, man.
I know, yeah. I was really depressed around that time, and I think it was because of my lucid dreams, because like my dream life was so much better. But I would sleep like 14 hours a day, and I would call off work just so I could stay in. And I ended up losing spending all my money, and I had to move out of that apartment because I couldn't afford it anymore. It was pretty bad. But yeah. Oh, also I like learned to fly in lucid dream, like fluently, so I could kind of just do whatever I want. It was a good time.
Hacker.
Yeah, I stopped doing it though, so like I don't have those skills developed anymore.
I've only had like one or two lucid dreams in my life.
Do you know how to do it?
No.
So what I learned, way back when I learned how to do it or how to activate it, your dreams are basically like something you do repeatedly, like everyday life type shit.
Okay.
So what I did was whenever I walked in or out of a doorway, because doorways are everywhere, study your hands and just pay attention to all the detail and move them and repeat to yourself out loud, this is a dream, take control. This is a dream, take control. And you'll get so used to doing that while you're in your dream, you'll just be, oh yeah, puppy dogs or whatever, and you walk through a doorway, and then you'll just go, this is a dream, take control. This is a dream, take control. And then, because you're literally saying that, it'll click. And then you're like, holy fuck, I'm in a dream right now. And then you can kind of do whatever you want. With practice, you won't be able to do like a bunch of dope shit off the bat. But there's one downside to lucid dreaming. You don't have like fine motor skills. So like I'll go to text and like my hands are like, and like I just can't type.
Like hand simulator?
Yeah, like you cannot type the word you want, or you'll be like, fuck you, and then you'll be like, UCKF, and it's like, motherfucker, trying to, like, and it just won't work exactly how you want. It's horrible. Incredibly frustrating. But if you do, like, large physical movements with your whole body, it works.
That's strange.
Yeah. Yeah, ton of fun, though. You should start doing that, though.
I don't.
And just one night, without expecting it, you'll just click into a dream. And then you can kind of do whatever you want.
I think it's hard because, like I said, I don't see my dreams.
Well, you will. Also, diet is super important for that because you need to make sure your brain is, like, properly fueled. So, once I changed my diet, like, the quality of my lucid dreams increased and the frequency. So, like, there was a brief period of time where, like, I wasn't eating, all the frozen junk food that I normally do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was, like, going to, like, the produce section at Walmart, and, like, I was actually, like, getting, good quality food. And that's where most of my money went. So, but, yeah.
Lucid dreams look like they controlled your life. I don't know if I want that.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't, like, monitoring my, like, real life and paying attention to make sure I was doing everything correctly. I was kind of just, like, letting go. It was a really dark time. But, not my dream. My dream life was pretty sick. I didn't have any cars, though. Like, any dope cars in my lucid dream because I'd fly everywhere. So I didn't need them. I had a motorcycle, though.
Which you don't use?
No, I rode that. That was fun. Because it's really fast and dangerous. And if I was ever going to crash it, I could just ditch it.
If you're just going to ditch it, you should just fly.
Speaking of dreaming and sleeping, so you almost got killed in your sleep last night?
Yes.
You got fucked up?
Yeah, a fucking cat jumped on my ear, fucking cut it open, bleeding everywhere.
So, yeah, you said, so they were, like, above you, like, on the dresser.
So my bed's in the center of the wall, and there's dressers on both sides, and my dresser is on the right, because I sleep on the right. And so the cats were playing around or something, and I think one of my cats was already up there, and the one that jumped up there's noped out and jumped back down and landed right on my ear. And
what if they were, like, recreating The Lion King?
Who knows? Only I know I felt like I got Assassin's Creeded. Because they like...
So he straight up landed on you with claws out.
Yeah.
Gashed your ear open.
Yep.
You said there was a lot of blood?
Yeah, it was bleeding.
Sorry for laughing.
That's fine. It didn't hurt. It didn't hurt that bad, though, surprisingly. But it was
just like shock.
Yeah.
And then just warmth on your head.
Well, I touched it to see if there was, like, skin or whatever. But it just blood dripped down the side of my hand. I was like, oh, shit.
It's crazy how much... I mean, it kind of makes sense because your brain is in your head and, like, it requires lots of pressure. But, like, the tiniest little nick on your head or ear or something like that, like, it bleeds a lot for a tiny cut.
Well, I mean, sensitive skin because it's never, like... It's not like hand skin where it's...
Right.
Tempered and used and...
It's not used to it.
Yeah.
Calloused. Yeah. I was walking through the hallway of high school, I think. And I was like, it was like pretty cramped hallway, and I was a small guy, you know. You're real tiny, and someone bumped me, and like my ear like hit perfectly flush with the brick wall, and that caused like high pressure. It's like, beep. Oh man, like I think that might be the worst pain I've ever experienced, because it was just like,
Earring.
oh, like yeah, and it like made my ear ring real bad, and just
It's funny you say that because the other day at work, I had two parts swing and hit each other right next to my ear, and I instant ringing. Like I couldn't. I was deafened in one ear.
yeah, that's crazy. Were they big?
Uh, not too big because we don't. Big parts don't swing like the little parts do,
Yeah.
just because of weight. But they were big enough but thin enough where they made that clanky tone. Because big, like we have like our parts range from like a 16th to like 3/4 inch steel. So
Damn.
that
3/4 inch is no joke.
it's heavy.
Yeah, but that won't make any noise when it hits.
No, it's pretty.
Pretty dense.
Yeah.
Speaking of loud noises, did I tell you about the time I almost knocked myself out with my airsoft gun?
I don't think so.
So we were out in. You might have been there. I can't remember if you went with me that time or not.
We've gone to Kalamazoo.
Yeah, it was in Kalamazoo. It was inside. So yeah, we were at. No, you weren't there. It was the Butler guys. And we like rented the whole place out just to ourselves. But yeah, we were playing airsoft in Kalamazoo. I was inside. Oh, before the game started in the staging area, Slacker, one of my buddies, he pulled out Thunder Bees, like grenades, and I was like, dude, you got Thunder Bees? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, dude, use one this game. Like, I want to hear that shit. And he's like, okay. So I'm inside behind enemy lines all by myself, and I'm just like, slow walking, sneaking. And then just BAM! And it goes off. I flinched so hard. I like bashed myself in the chin. Like my arms came up and I like whacked myself in the chin with my buttstock. And like I fell backwards on the ground. And I thought those things are as loud as like a 12 gauge shotgun or something like that. And all the walls inside that area were steel.
Yeah.
Steel paneling. And yeah, it was just so loud. I thought I got blasted in the face or something. But yeah, I fell back. And then I was like shell shocked. Even though it was nowhere near me, it was actually like all the way on the other side of the building. But it took me like 3 or 4 seconds to like mentally process. I was like, okay, I'm fine. It was a loud noise. What could that loud noise be? It's not a real gun. It was a Thunder Bee. Okay. And I stood up. And then I got back after it. But, like, yeah. I almost pulled a muscle in my freaking neck from flinching so hard.
I did that for you when I got my car.
Right. Yeah.
I haven't been to the new Kalamazoo.
Well, they closed. They closed, sadly. But, the new one was fun. It was like almost like a parking garage style building, like multiple floors, all concrete. And they did a lot of games on the second floor, and it was like Barrel City, just stacks of barrels, real close quarter, but really loud because ding, ding, ding. Yeah, everyone's shooting at cover, and it's all barrels, so it just
reverb like a mofo.
Yeah, it is so loud in there. And then the top floor was like a small collection of buildings kind of scattered about. It's probably the size of like, I don't know, maybe quarter of a football field. Like it's small, not very big at all, but. And then the first floor was like probably the size of my house, but just on one, 1,700 square feet of just like real small, like wood shape kind of barricades made of plywood and stuff, and they did like only pistol games down there. And we didn't get to play with like the group on the first floor, but there was a guy named Trey, I think, some kid I met. His gun was breaking, and I was like trying to fix it for him. And but he's like, "Hey, I want to like 1v1 you," and I was like, "Okay." So I remember he like, I'm pretty kitted. If people know what my airsoft gear looks like, actually, I might be able to pull it up. But yeah, he goes back to his friends, and he's like, "Bro, I asked that guy to 1v1 me." He said yes. And then one of the guys, I never claimed to be a Navy SEAL or anything like that. But I think one of the kids was just like joking. But he ran back, and one of his friends was like, "You're gonna 1v1 a Navy SEAL?" I thought that was pretty funny. Oh, here we go. So yeah, this is what my airsoft loadout looked like at the time.
Was that your gold accent gun?
Yeah, I miss that thing. I want to do gold accents on that one, but I haven't done it yet. But yeah, so he's like, "You're gonna 1v1 a Navy SEAL," and then one of those kids was like, "I want to join," and then someone else, part of some guy in a different group, was like, "I'll join," and then Gabby, she's like, "Yeah, I'll play too." So it was like
started out as 1v1, turned into like a 2v2.
No, it turned into
for free for all.
Yeah, free for all, but it was like 5 people. So I still have this video somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I recorded everything on my GoPro. But yeah, the game started. They're out. We're like, we'll start in one location. Everyone run off. And just once we start, it's like 5 alligator count. And then once you hit 5, turn around and you're in the shit, surrounded by whatever. So that's what we did. Everyone started, ran off, and 5 alligator count. I hear shooting off to my left. And I turn and I see the guy running like away from me, and I shoot him in the back. And then I know he was shooting at someone over in this corner, so like I dip around and like, I do some like sneaky shit. And then I come around this corner, turn on my flashlight, and the kid that originally like wanted me to 1v1 him was sitting there, and I was really close to him, and he's a lot younger than me. So out of like courtesy,
mercy rule.
Yeah. I was like, put it down, put it down, put it down, put it down. I'll shoot you. I don't want to shoot you. And he's just like, puts his hand on his gun up. He's like, okay. And then on to the next, kept going. And then I turned and I was going back to where I started. And then I see Gabby. So like, I full on sprinted at her, and I knew I'm a better shot. So I was like running, one hand out, and capped her in the head. And then I worked my way around, and then there was the one guy left, and I think he got the jump on me. I don't remember, but I know I had to like dip, and I went around. I swung around left, and then him and I got into kind of like a just like peekaboo shooting match, and then I kind of did what I did with Gabby. I was like, well, I just got to balls to the wall and sprint at him and hopefully land a shot. And as I was running, I fired 3 shots and slide locked back. I was out of ammo, and then I got hit in the head, I think.
Dink.
Head or the shoulder. But yeah, he's the last guy. And he had a fucking pistol from Walmart, like a CO2 pistol from Walmart. And he's like, Walmart going for the win. He was so excited. Yeah, it was a good time. Yeah, it was a good time. I miss Kalamazoo.
Rip.
Yeah. Yeah. Their old location got shut down because they didn't put in a sprinkler system. It was no fire safety, so they had to shut it down.
Gotta do what the city says.
Yeah. Their original location was pretty sketch, but it was fun. Like, some good memories.
It was cool. It was like a warehouse loading dock and
the outdoor.
Yeah, with like dirty outdoor.
The outdoor area. I had some good times out there. Got shot in the hand so many times. They did a capture the flag game where you pull a string and it raises your flag up.
Yeah.
And it was like on the corner of a building with a window. So I would get in the building and I would just poke my hand out the window. And I would do that. Like, because I did that, we ended up winning that game. But like by the end, we had so much time on the flag, like built up at the beginning. And then near the end, they caught on to what I was doing. So they would just sit there. A couple guys just sat there and just, yeah, right when my hand came out that window, like my wrist and palm just got freaking peppered. And every time I'd be like, motherfucker. Shit hurt so bad.
I remember when we were at Kalamazoo, a guy stuck a gun through a broken window and shot me right point blank in the shoulder. I have that picture. I think it's on my Instagram.
Really?
Yeah.
I got shot in the shoulder once like that. It was by a Crossman shotgun, and those have 3 barrels. Yeah, 3 barrels, and each time you cock it, a BB gets loaded into each barrel. And then when it shoots...
I thought it was like a giant BB.
No, they're, just 3 barrel. And if you put in like different weights of BBs, the spread pattern will be different. But, I was like under a bridge. And he ran up on the bridge and came around over the railing and just shot straight down at me. And I was probably, 6 feet away. But it looked like the Predator, like laser thing, like right on the top of my shoulder. Yeah, fucking asshole. Shout out to Matt. he's the one who did that.
Oh. Want to tell them about your Audi?
What about it? Just
because you have to move it now.
Oh yeah. I haven't been driving my Audi much, and the registration ran out on it. So the city came by and put a sticker on it, or like move it or we tow it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to move it.
That's on our list of stuff to do.
I thought about going today and getting it, renewing the registration.
Yeah,
but I slept in, so.
Best time to go is 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll have to do that tomorrow. Or wait,
can't do it tomorrow.
And they close on Mondays too, aren't they?
Yeah, I can't remember. It's closed on Mondays or short hours on Monday.
Yeah, something like that. I'll have to figure it out. Yep. That thing needs a new flex pipe.
It needs a whole new front end.
No, it's not that bad.
You don't drive it because it's sketchy.
Yeah. I swear it's just tie rod end.
Ends. Plural.
Maybe. I think it's just a one. Just from how it was acting. I felt like one. But then again, if one's gone bad, the other might be bad.
What you mean you're already there?
Yeah. Yeah, it's on the list.
The list.
Yeah. Wow. I can't believe he almost died.
Yep. In my sleep.
Were you mad when it happened?
I mean, it's kind of annoying, but I'm holding grudges against cats for a while.
Chonky I think it was because she was hungry, even though she had food in her bowl, but she'll come up and she'll tap my mouth like, feed me, motherfucker. I wake up.
Food now.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
Why are you sleeping?
And I go down and look in her bowl and it's like half full or a quarter full. I see the bottom, bro. You see that white spot right there? That's the bottom. It's empty. So annoying.
It's cold as shit outside, by the way.
I know. Took some trash out earlier.
It's warm out, but with the wind, it's cold.
It was only like a 30-foot walk. And I was like, holy crap. Told you I was hungry.
That's your stomach?
Yeah. Can you hear that through the mic?
I don't know if I'm hearing it through the mic or through the headset.
Yeah, I haven't eaten yet. Last time I ate was...
That's because you slept all day.
Yeah.
Probably because you stayed up playing Valheim.
Oh, I didn't. Went to took a bath. and watch Deadpool 2.
You were in the shower or the bathtub for 2.5 hours?
Yes. Like
I got off at like 12:30, so that means you didn't go to bed till like 3. At least.
4. And Reese, he keeps like staying up super late, and then he'll wait till like 5 o'clock, and then he'll want to go get McDonald's, and then he leaves, and it wakes me up every single time.
Oh, that's right, because you're a light sleeper.
Super light, the lightest. It's so fucking annoying. Like, I wanted to wear earplugs while I sleep, so I don't get woken up, but then I know, like, you know, that increases my risk of like not hearing my alarm and shit. So
yeah.
So it's like there's no. Well, there is one option to like
put the door on the door frame.
Yes, but also a vibrating.
A white noise machine.
No, like there's bed sheets or bed mats that have vibrating motors in them, and then you can set alarms to it. So like you can, so it's like for deaf people and shit. So like you could have earplugs in or not be able to hear, and then like your whole fucking bed will be like,
kind of like GM seats. Like if you were like backing up and you get close, it's like in your butt.
Yeah, or your the lane assist.
I hate those, dude. It's such a weird feeling. You just scraped your nose on that.
Got a big schnauzer. Sorry. I haven't actually. I don't think I've ever experienced a vibrating car seat.
It's weird. I noticed it when I was driving trucks for Jack Cooper.
Oh, really? I never knew that.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I don't like it. It scares me.
Why?
It's just so you just don't expect it because like you can be backing up. And it's not. Essentially, yeah. It's so aggressive and so unexpected that it's just. I feel like if I was driving, like if I was like backing up with the throttle, you know, it's scary. Crashing the shit.
I almost did that. Pulling up to when I was getting my permit, way back when. I was like driving with my mom. Actually, wait, was it the Accord? I can't remember if it was with the Honda or my mom's. She had a Grand Dam GT or Grand Prix. I don't remember.
4-door coupe.
It was 4-door. Wait, was it? I don't even remember. It doesn't matter. I was pulling up to like a stop, and I mashed the gas instead of the brake. Like, rah! And she's like, rah! And then luckily, and I didn't sleep that night too.
Because you were stressing?
No.
Or because you were bad?
I was just a gamer. Yeah. I was a gamer that dropped out of high school, so. Yeah. I had to go downtown every day to go to, whatever that place is, Anthus or whatever.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, to get my GED.
You remember that one morning where we drove the shuttle van down to work? But it was so cold, and I touched the brakes, and I flung us both on the dashboard.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
you were, like, on the dashboard.
Yeah.
That was...
Straight up like those videos where, like, someone's not wearing their seatbelt, and the other person does it on purpose to, like...
But instead of going under, you went up. I think you were adjusting
my head
yourself,
was up in the glass.
And I was on the steering wheel. Like, those brakes were touchy.
We might have already talked about this on one of the episodes. I don't remember.
Maybe. Still funny, though.
Yeah. So good.
Just like watching aerosol can in the oven.
Dad's... that reminded me of Brad. He said he drove a manual every day as his daily. And then when he first got a job at Kia, the customer was saying, like, you know, car makes a weird noise, blah, blah, blah. So you had to take it down the auto mode to test it. Mm-hmm. And he said, like, he's used to driving manual, gets in an automatic, and as he he's, you know, accelerating, mashes the brake instead of the, you know, because the clutch isn't there. He said he mashed the brake. And you like.
Sometimes I two-pedal my girl's car just because I'm so used to having a pedal.
Oh. Have you ever done it Have you ever
Not that bad. I'm not, because I ease into the clutch.
Oh.
But so, yeah. I can definitely relate.
I don't think I've ever done that. Thankfully.
Well, you haven't been driving a manual. Because you broke it.
I broke it. I sent that rod to God.
Who is it?
I can't wait. Once we get that motor out, we'll
It'd be cool to put a
piston up here.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, the K24 block might fit under here.
K24?
Or the B18, sorry. But I think a B18 block would fit under there. That'd be cool.
It'd be messy.
Put some lights on.
You have to clean it.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna. Yeah.
Get the Barry Honer in there.
I want to redo that engine before we put it in.
What do you mean?
I want to Barry hone it. Get those cylinders cleaned out. And then also I was going to look into...
Well, I'm kind of confused then because the one block's toast. And the other one's put together.
I know. I'm going to take it apart.
Oh.
Take it apart. Take the head off the other one. Redo the cylinders with the Barry honer. And then...
you're gonna need a piston ring compressor.
Oh, I'm not going to take the pistons out.
You have to do Barry Honer.
Well, if you want to go all the way down.
Well, you don't want to damage the piston.
I won't. I mean, have you seen those pistons? I think they'll be okay if they get touched by a Barry Honer a little bit.
Let us know in the comments below.
Oh, speaking of comments, if you guys have any questions, this is the 20th time we've asked. Post them in the comments, and we will answer them in the next episode. Eventually, someone's going to ask a question, and we'll be able to answer it.
Maybe if you weren't so testy.
What do you
mean? You seem a bit agitated.
Well, I'm starting to get agitated. It's like the 10th time we've asked. No one's commented.
Commented a question.
Commented a question. Well, technically, your girl did. She wants to know if she can come with me.
Oh, well, that's that one comment, but that's different. That's a supporter.
Yeah.
OG supporter.
I told Christian that.
I feel like we should do something for our close supporters or OG supporters.
Oh, yeah.
Like limited run.
Yeah, something like
shirts
that.
Or something.
What I told Christian, because he's kind of an OG, I was like, I'm paying very close attention. Anyone who, if I hear them talking about another one of our videos, or if I see them sharing it or anything like that, or just like an avid watcher and they, or if they comment a lot like Christian does, I was like, because, we have plans to move to Florida and get set up down there and everything. And like all the people that I see avidly supporting, like if they want to come down to Florida and like spend a weekend or something, like, we'll put them up.
Yeah. So,
and everyone who doesn't watch all of the videos and stuff, and I don't see commenting very much. You didn't care about us right now in our infant stage, then why should I care about you later?
That's the thing. Like people like free shit, but they don't want to. It's like the PC world right now. Can I have free PC? Can I have free PC? No, you can't. Who are you? What are you worth? You're just some pleb that wants a PC.
Yeah.
Support us. We support you.
Yep. But we are pretty small right now. But this is the time we need support from friends and family.
Are you having technical difficulties over there?
I'm just adjusting the cable.
The cable.
Oh no, our cable. You know that video?
No.
What?
I don't think so. My memory is so bad, man. Lost to the void.
This has been going around quite a bit lately. It's going to be so hard to find. Is this it? Yeah.
Stream the Winter Olympics.
Stream the Winter Olympics.
Oh, monetization that we don't have.
It come to the forefront in 2021.
I've heard that, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, that's the original. I keep seeing people make TikToks of it.
Yeah.
Especially with like girls in leggings.
Oh.
They like step out, and then right when the glass breaks, they like clench their butt cheeks, and then they turn around, and then they like mouth the words.
Oh.
It doesn't make any fucking sense. I mean, it's classic TikTok shit, but yeah, I fucking love that video. Oh no, our table.
It's like anticlimactic. Like it drops down, falls over, and then explodes.
Yeah. That's a lot of weight on that table.
Bricks are like 3 pounds a piece.
Oh. Yeah.
Those might have been bigger bricks, but
Yeah, you see it just I got dropped through a glass table when I was a kid. Yeah. Straight up body slam. I was like 5.
why?
My older brother Kip. We were watching a lot of WWE wrestling. And he was like, he just got into it.
I think it would be funnier
Just
if it was a
picked me
wooden
up,
table, but
Dropped me by my chest. Huh?
said if it was a wooden table, it'd be funnier. You might have bounced off of it.
I fucking broke my back. I'm glad it was glass because I went through it, cushioned my fall.
Acupuncture.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I got cut.
If it was tempered, probably not. If it was like a dark bluish color,
I don't remember.
because I'm pretty sure the clear glass isn't tempered.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember, but I just remember going through it. And then we'd always talk about it.
Do you get in trouble?
I mean, I didn't. I got thrown. I had no control.
You were just along for the ride.
Yeah. I was an innocent bystander at that point.
Did y'all end up getting a new one?
Not glass, I don't think. So long ago.
Did your parents ever have that table with the 3 glass top?
Yes. Yeah, everyone did.
Original.
You could tell, like, what furniture companies were, like, producing a lot of for cheap at the time. Because you could kind of see, like, similar, like, you know, that similar, like, architecture.
The design.
Yeah, similar design through, like, every time you go over to a friend's house. Like, I have something kind of like this, where I used to.
Yep. I don't like moving furniture, by the way.
No, neither do I. That's why I still got that there.
Fire.
I might burn it. I don't want to.
So did Nightmare not want it?
Huh?
Did Nightmare not want it?
Yeah, Nightmare, it's too big for his office.
He moved, didn't he?
Yeah, he just moved. He did a new apartment stream a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
He never streams when I'm like in my time, or when I have time.
Yeah. I just go back and watch him kind of after. Are you having fun?
Are you? You're starving over there.
I am starving.
What are you planning on eating? What do you?
I don't know.
Good old Taco Bell.
Probably. Or I might go down there and cook up some burgers.
Sponsor us. I love Baja Blast. Link in the description.
Is that my phone? Let's
Think
go
so.
downstairs and make some burgers. Just.
If you want meat, I got meat for you, dude.
Oh, God.
Comes with sauce and everything.
You're on the podcast.
Well, that you can find that on the OnlyFans.
Yeah. Rocket Squad. Rocket Squad on OnlyFans. I'll do it. I don't give a shit anymore.
You can't be hypocritical then. That means you gotta hit up that one chick again.
No, I'm good, actually. I changed. Speaking of selling yourself for money, so you told me about how'd you hear about that? So there's strip clubs in Fort Wayne.
Oh,
aren't allowed to show boobs anymore.
I guess I don't know how it came up. We have like this strange.
Is it new?
I think it's been going on for a while now. But you
that
can't.
makes no sense.
They're trying to. Dude, it's weird. I think they're trying to exile clubs.
Yeah.
So right now,
I don't know.
So it's pointless to go right now.
Yeah, just a bunch of girls like dance. Like, can they wear panty or?
I think you can't be. You can't be a nude. You can be nude-ish, but not.
The fuck's the point of that?
I don't know.
I'm so confused. I mean, I've never been to a strip club.
I mean, neither have I, but I just find it.
I
mean,
never intend to go either. I'm too judgmental.
Stop being so.
I would just
judgy.
said like I'll go in and I'll just like look at these fucking sluts, disgusting, and I won't even enjoy my meal.
You just be sulking in anger the whole time, just
Yeah.
putting $1 bills
I mean,
on there
honestly, if I were to ever go, I would walk in
and walk out.
and I just I hate everyone here, and then I'd turn around and walk out.
I think the smell would probably get you. You'd be like
Oh god, I can't even imagine.
sweat and perfume and beer,
No, thank you. I'm out.
dollar bills.
I'm out. It probably does smell like money in there. With the amount of money that's been thrown.
That's how you launder money.
Launder.
I don't know if that's the right word.
No, it is. Through strip clubs.
Yeah. Oh,
Mattress stores.
Some rich guy came in throwing hundreds, man.
Now, there's a TikTok of it, or I think it's a TikTok or a Vine, don't remember. But he was like driving down this road, and there was like fucking 8 mattress firms within like a 5-block radius, all on the same street.
Same name, different name.
Yeah, just mattress firm, mattress firm, mattress firm, mattress firm, mattress firm.
That's
mattress
sus.
firm. Yeah, good. That's literally what they do. That's how people like, drug dealers and shit launder money, or big ones. They set up mattress stores, and they just fake all the paperwork. It's like pretty well known.
It is so
Like, have you ever been to it, like driven past a mattress firm, and like you never, ever, ever see anyone inside ever, but they've been open for 45 fucking years? Yeah, because it's probably a money laundering operation. And typically, if people are buying mattresses, they go to like,
furniture store
like RV Furniture, Value City or some shit.
or buy box furniture or the compressed furniture that fuck foams up.
Yeah, that stuff's pretty new though.
Yeah, but still mattresses.
Yeah,
How funny would
I
it
wonder
be
how
if,
nice those are.
if mattress companies are laundering money?
Just all of them.
Yeah. Just a big old front.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. How many people are buying mattresses? Because once you buy one, you're pretty much set for life. Or like
I'm due for one. I just haven't bought it. I've just been procrastinating.
what do you think about getting?
Purple.
That's what I figured.
Josh I've sat on Josh's. It's pretty nice. But like, if you go from a queen to a king, it's the price hike.
I bet.
It's crazy.
Isn't that like an extra 3 feet of mattress or some shit?
I don't know statistically what it is.
Yeah.
It's like 2 fulls is a king, I think. Or maybe it's 2. No, yeah, two fulls is a king.
I mean, what's the point though of a king?
More room for animals. I don't know.
Well, I guess.
If you're baller, I guess more
bitches.
more bitches. More room to hide your money, stuff you hide. But I also thought about getting furniture for my new bed, too. Which I thought about IKEA. Just clean, simple.
Yeah. Yep. That's one thing I can't wait. Once we go to build, we'll probably build in Florida. Or buy. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing yet. I like those modular homes.
Which ones?
Just like the ones that Elon Musk lives in.
I don't think I've seen what he lives in.
He lives in like a $50,000 modular home. And they just like drop it off a truck. And then they just fold up the walls. Clicks all together. And it's already like everything, the inside's fully finished. Yeah, you can just drop it on location in like
Oh.
a week. It's
One
super
thing.
quick.
One thing I would like to have is a 3D printed house, concrete 3D printed,
That would be cool. Yeah.
sustainable, cheap. Because concrete's a byproduct of mining.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that. I don't know how I'd feel about living in it.
When, what, like, why?
I don't know, like insulation. I don't understand how it insulates itself.
Well, it's concrete, just like brick houses.
Yeah, but through.
But I mean, I'm pretty sure before they do the top or the roof, because the one I'm talking about has 2 concrete walls, with like a joiner in the middle. That way, it's got an air gap, so you could put
Oh.
insulation and stuff in there.
That's pretty interesting.
Now, and if it's small enough, you could probably use a mini split, which is just like a half the AC's outside, half the AC's inside.
Yeah.
They're pretty good, cheaper too.
I want to do a barn house. I still want to do a barn house.
Big old 4-car garage door,
Yeah.
and then we could have it upstairs, downstairs.
Yeah, my ex wasn't about it, but
I'm on board.
I don't have a girlfriend anymore, so
B's on board.
and I probably never will. She likes barn houses?
Hell yeah.
Sick. The way I have mine designed in my head, I want like a glass wall in the living room.
Looking into the garage.
Yeah, so like, the garage door opens, you can pull 2 cars in, and that's, a glass wall separating that from the living room. So like as you're sitting on your couch, you can turn around and it's going to be glass wall.
Oh,
right
can
there.
you imagine like someone going drive pulling in with the fucking high beams on?
Oh,
Or-
lights up the
ooh.
whole kitchen.
Just the whole. But what if we did liquid crystal glass? So you could.
Oh, you could turn it on and off.
So it's matte.
That'd be cool. Yeah, you don't want to see the cars. Or like,
It's nighttime or
yeah,
watch a TV.
turn it off. Or turn it on.
One of my biggest things I would like is like home automation, like I don't know if you would use like RFID like wireless keys, if you're home, everything kicks on like AC or it turns it up, so you can get colder,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that way it just energy saves itself.
Yeah.
Automatic lighting, like see if you
Yeah.
like if you left the stove on and no one's there, it kills the breaker or something. Just
It
like
just knows.
completely.
Yeah.
Like, I just not necessarily automated, but safe. Energy smart.
But that's the thing. Like, it was all like a bunch of news articles came out in like fucking 2010 or some shit. But, like hackers, like, they get into your IP and they fucking, turn your lights on and off and unlock your door and all that stuff. And apparently that stuff is like incredibly easy to do. That's why that kind of stuff kind of concerns me.
That's one reason why I haven't done it. But if you do it yourself, and you're not on someone's platform, you'll have your own vulnerabilities. If you don't know, like,
I would rather have it.
But the thing is, if you run an offline server, do you don't have to worry about that?
Oh.
Or not even a server, just an offline computer.
Yeah.
So if you have Bluetooth keys, you'll have to be close enough to the house to do it.
Yeah.
So I think it's doable.
But at the same time, though, if it's run through like a company and a hacker,
You'd have some insurance.
yeah, they unlock your house and steal all your shit, and it's like, I go to you guys for security, and your shit got hacked and all my stuff got stolen, so you can sue. You got someone to sue. Can't really sue if it's all run by you.
If
But
we move to Florida, we're gonna have to we're gonna need some land for my doggies.
say what?
Land for my doggos to run.
Oh yeah.
That's one issue I've had right now is I got a husky and all she wants to do is run, and I feel bad because I can't leave her outside like on a chain or anything or a thing because
She'll freaking
rules. Well, she'll slip off or everyone's a snitch. So
Yeah. I mean, you're always welcome to bring her over here. Let her loose in the backyard.
dude, I think she would just
Hop the fence.
yeah, just gone.
Neighbors 2 doors down, their dog said that. jumped over their fence, came down, jumped over our fence, and they got in our backyard and
Playing with Emmett.
yeah, and all that. And I was a little sketchy. I'm worried about them they added extensions and raised their fence, so their fence is like 2 feet higher now,
Yeah.
and they can't jump over that. But like that's why whenever I let Chonky out in the backyard, 'cause she likes to just like go lay in the trees out back.
Mm-hmm.
I'll I never let her out without being out there, because
Reasonable.
yeah, I don't want those dogs to see her and then climb the fence because they're so determined to kill Chonky. And that happened to Olin Rogers. He's a OG YouTuber, and I was a big fan of him for a really long time. And he had a cat that was always in all of his videos.
Oh.
But yeah, he got killed, or she. I don't remember if it was a boy or a girl, but yeah, got killed by a neighbor's dog, and it like fucked him up.
Have I talked about my dad's cat almost getting killed by a rattlesnake when I was going to Florida?
No.
Yeah. So, in my dad's new house,
Mm-hmm.
we went down there visit, chill out. Their first, I've only been there for 4 hours. It's still morning. And my dad's cat, Owen, he's a fluff ball, starts kind of creeping, and you hear my dad dips inside the house, gets fucking snake shot in his revolver, bang! This cat jumps 3 feet straight up in the air and takes off, and then my dad shoots him again, and then we dragged him with the shovel next to I have 19-inch wheels.
Mm-hmm.
It was I have to send you the picture, but it's longer. It was a long rattlesnake.
Damn.
Bigger than it's almost 4 feet.
That's crazy. I've seen those.
I mean, it's a diamondback, but it's eastern diamondback, not western diamondback. I didn't know that at the time. I was very confused.
I don't think I've ever seen a rattlesnake in person, but I've been bit, but not by a snake. I got bit by a spider when I was 7.
Are you Spider-Man?
I wish. Dude, I remember it so vividly. Maybe my mind might have amped it up. But I was out in the woods with my big brother, Kip, and I don't know what I was doing. I was just sitting on a rock, and then I mean, to me, I was a 7-year-old, but compared to my arm, this thing was this big.
Like a tarantula.
But I was a lot smaller, so it was
You still could have been tarantula.
maybe it's realistically.
Wolf spider?
I think so. But
wolf spiders are kind of skittish, though.
I don't know. But I was just sitting there, and that thing crawled on my arm. And I was, I didn't know danger, really, because I was so young. And I haven't seen many spiders, so I was just like, whoa, this thing's fucking badass. And I swear to God, I looked into its eyes, and I could see, and then I could see its things. And I was like, whoa, you're cool. And then I was like, whoa, and I smacked it, and I told Kip, I was like, I just got bit by a spider, and then my freaking whole arm started swelling up and turning purple and all kinds of shit, and had to run me to the hospital. The doctor, I don't even know what they did. I remember I got a sucker, though.
Sucker for a sucker.
Yeah. Pretty good sucker, too. But yeah, I think they gave me some pills, and I don't know if or a shot. I don't remember. But yeah, I just remember that thing's face. I just was looking right at me, and they're just
I'm assuming you don't fuck with spiders no more. Oh, that's right, because you scared the one that's in the garage.
Yes. Yep. Unless they're in the shower. I have there's a spot up at the top where there's a gap in between the shower lining and the wall, and they live back, or sometimes they'll live back there, and then one will come up and make a little web, and I just leave them.
Yeah, I have some that live in my shower corners, and if they go, because it's drywall and then the inner plastic, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You cross that border, death. But if you're up in the corner You're rent free.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
I mean, I live near the woods, so it's inevitable.
Yeah, you live out in the thick of it. No, not really.
I'm like in the middle of the country, with next to a patch of trees.
Man, I'm not ready to go back to work. I don't want to go back to work.
I was going stir crazy. I wanted to go back. I wanted to go back. I didn't want to not be off.
Yeah. 2 days ago, I was like starting to like, you know.
It sucks.
Yeah.
It
Wake up,
Do nothing.
do nothing.
Not to want to do anything. Go back to sleep.
Don't want to play video games. I just started watching movies. I just started knocking movies out.
I only watched one movie while I was off.
I went through. Shit, what was it? I think I might have talked about it on the last podcast.
What?
There's this movie series I started watching, and I watched. Damn.
Yeah, you said you started rewatching something?
Fuck, I don't remember. Harry Potter? Did I say that?
I don't think so.
That's what I'm going through now.
Which one are you on now?
I don't remember. 4? I think it was 4. Baltimore just finally came back, and Goblet of Fire. Yeah, I just watched that one, and now probably tonight, or maybe tonight, depending on if we get on Valheim or not.
It'll be tomorrow, most likely.
What?
To get on Valheim.
Oh, yeah.
Because it'd be late, I would assume, because we're probably going to eat after this.
Yep.
I might have to go poop.
I'm so excited. Not for your pooping, for me eating.
You can eat my poop?
No. I knew you were going to say.
Well, it's recycling.
Yeah. Reduce, reuse, recycle.
I think one of my future goals...
Be a poop eater?
No.
So stupid.
Being that I 3D print stuff, use recycled plastics versus
Oh, yeah. That'd
virgin
be cool.
plastics.
Oh, I was going to ask you, well, I have a couple questions about your 3D printer. Is it dual nozzle or single?
Single.
Oh, okay.
It's just a basic one. It's a Ender 3.
Can you upgrade that?
I already upgraded some of it. I already upgraded some of it.
I know, but can you add a dual nozzle?
I'm not sure. That's way... The downside with dual if it's two of the same nozzle that prints two of the same thing, you lose your bed size because you're taking up twice as much.
Yeah.
But there's another nozzle where you can use like support filament and dissolve it by throwing it in water.
Yeah.
Which I wish I kind of had, but I mean, mine's not dual nozzle though.
And the other question was, have you ever thought about getting that sugar filament? You can 3D print candy.
Did not know. I don't think I can do that with mine.
You can.
Because I think
The only thing that's different, like you have to switch out the nozzle. That way you're not getting like a burnt plasticky taste in the candy. But it's just like sugar candy filament. You could 3D print little, shapes.
Didn't know that.
And
I
then
didn't see that
you
one.
just eat them.
I know there's iron and you can rust it and patina it, and there's
That'd be cool.
There's
Carbon fiber.
there's carbon fiber. There's copper. There's a whole bunch. There's coffee filament. There's wood filament, and you can stain the wood filament. It's crazy. But
yeah,
those,
I remember when that stuff came out. It was like scary because it was so like, I don't know, revolutionary. It's like, we can 3D print now? What the fuck?
like every time I think of 3D printer, it makes me think of that one episode of Fairly Odd Parents with Timmy Turner.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, he asked for a 3D printer, and he started 3D printing stuff. And then his parents thought he was stealing from a store because some stuff was getting stolen from a store. The same stuff that because he was walking through the living room. This person has a basketball. This person has blah, blah. And they thought he was stealing stuff from the store, but he wasn't. He had 3D printer.
I don't remember that one. That was a good show, though.
The crossovers were the best with Jimmy Neutron.
Oh, yeah. That was like one of my favorite movies growing up. The
parent abduction one.
yeah.
That one, it was so weird. Like it didn't make sense.
I just liked it because I was fantasizing about it.
Are you a space guy
Yes.
or aliens guy, or both?
What do you mean?
Was it because of aliens or because of space, dude?
Oh no, just because of like, just like no parents, no rules, free reign.
But I feel like the depiction that, yeah, there's the climb of fun and stuff, and then boring death. Like you can only do so much.
Yeah, in a way. At the time though, I was probably I've been pretty self-reliant like my entire childhood. Like I mean, I was walking to school in like the 3rd grade. Yeah.
That's what time when I could walk to school.
Yeah, my mom, like, she's just, like, go do. Like,
Be gone, come back before the street lights.
Yeah, just be home when the streetlights come on and just.
Dude, that was the scariest thing. Like, it's late and you're trying to edge out the light and then it turns on and you're like, and then you walk in and you get an ass whooping. Yep.
Yeah.
With it's hard to judge because the sun and the lights are consistent, but the daylight isn't.
Yeah.
So you're.
How was your mom like growing up? Was she like super strict?
My dad's a strict one.
Yeah. Like my mom and dad got divorced when I was like, I don't even know, 5 or 6, something like that. And so like my mom had to raise all of us all by herself, and like I was able to get out of a lot of stuff. Like if I was grounded, I was never actually grounded. Like
You're just in trouble.
yeah, she would say grounded, go to your room, you know, no leaving for the rest of the day or whatever. And then I'd just wait like 30 minutes. Like, can I leave? She's like, yeah. And then, you know,
Yeah, my
kind of had free reign to do
my
whatever I
dad and
wanted.
stepmom got so bad where like all my toys, PlayStation, all my electronics. I had furniture and a TV, and the TV didn't have anything on it. It was empty.
Damn.
Just because I had D's.
Because what?
D's grades.
Oh.
I had to have a C or higher.
Yeah. I failed every class through all of school my entire time, and except shop class and gym. But then when I went and got my GED, like I scored super high. So.
I have no clue about the GED.
Yeah, it's out of like 1,000 points, 1,000-point system. And I was like, I don't even remember. I know. Yeah. Like I had to write an essay for the GED, and my writing score was like, it was my highest score, and I fucking hate writing and reading. Like I'm a garbage reader. But yeah, I scored super high. And then my second highest was math, and then third science. And then I think there was history in there. I don't remember. I might be wrong about that. It's been so long ago. But yeah, I dropped out and got my GED in like, can't remember if it was a week or a month. I don't remember. But they were like, hey, we have a car for you. It's a Taurus.
The one that you had when I met you.
Yep. And they're like, here's your car. Well, you'll have this car once you graduate or get your GED. And then I went into senior year of high school with like 8 credits. And they were all shop and gym. And I was like, well, there's no point in me being here. And I had a job lined up, but I had to have a car. So I was like, all right, well, I mean, I guess I'll just drop out and go get my GED, and then I'll get my car, and then I can start working. And yeah, that's what I did. Right at the beginning of my senior year, dropped out and got all that squared away and started working pretty much immediately. And then I moved out a couple months later. So I've been out on my own since I was 18. I have so many like friends that are
What?
like they stay at their parents until they're like 27.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it.
Well, my dad was military, so.
So he's like, get the fuck out.
Well, I applied to like almost 30 jobs, and I got heard back from 2,
Mhm.
and it was no thanks. And so, so June, July, So, I graduated in May, like mid-May,
Mhm.
and then I kept applying every week, and I got to the point in the 3rd month where, I got my Saturn from Brad as my graduation gift, and then Scott was like, "Hey, if you can pass a drug test and you have a car, you got a job."
Huh.
So I drove my happy ass here from Alabama for a job.
Oh, damn.
I had like $40 in my account when I got here.
That's nuts.
800 miles.
Fuck. That's so fun. Like,
I only had 2 hours of driving experience before that.
You're like, fuck it, I'm leaving.
Well, the thing is like I had driver's ed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't drive every day, but I only drove like 3 times and I passed. Like doing like test driving or whatever. And then when I went to go get my driver's license, I had this little card that they gave me, put it in, they took my picture, and I left. I was like, I don't do anything. I just come and go.
Wow.
And then so when I made the decision to move up here, my stepmom said, I will not let you leave unless you get driving experience. So my dad maybe drive his Tundra to Nashville and back.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
It was a weird experience.
Yeah, I believe it.
And now I'm been stuck up here since.
Yeah. Do you like it though?
What?
Do you like it up here?
I mean, I like how it's quiet, not busy, you know. But then there's this time of the year where I fucking hate it because it's cold and snowy and not
bullshit.
fun. And I gotta buy special tires so I can lose performance in my car. Because I gotta buy all seasons because I'm a pleb.
Yeah. I just want to move now. I just want to go. I mean, dude, I want to. Well, I mean, I still got the house, so it'll be a minute, but or it doesn't have to be. I mean,
Just live hotel to hotel.
no, I'm just saying. Yeah. Once, I mean, I can buy this house for 60 and sell it for 150, so I could flip it real quick, make 80 grand, and then then we could leave. But yeah, it's gonna. I still want to wait. I want to wait a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, damn near like it would suck, but just leave GM and.
So that's the hardest thing for me is like she could transfer, but I won't be able to transfer anywhere.
Where does she work? Oh wait, she's like
She works for a hospital
yeah.
or health
Yeah,
industry.
she's set. For me, there are plants down. I mean, not in Florida. I don't think.
Tennessee?
Yeah, Tennessee. I think. They make
That's the Corvette plan, isn't it?
something like that. Yeah, and that's like high seniority. So, the
RIP.
the likelihood of me getting in there is pretty slim. But at the same time, like I'm so fucking tired of all the politics and bullshit. Like,
What do you mean?
I mean, we talked about it before. I don't want to get into
Oh.
it too much, but just too many people in charge, not enough people.
Oh, yeah. That's how, yeah.
And just, yeah. And no one ever knows what's going on. So I would rather just, like, quit and go down there and find just, like, a fucking bullshit job. Work at a fucking smoothie hut.
There's a lot of construction jobs down there.
That's true.
Maybe work for the city, doing roads. They're always fixing roads down there or
Yeah.
improving roads.
Yeah, I do have a lot of construction experience, so that's not off the table. But yeah, can't wait. One of these days.
We're gonna go from all right summers and cold winters to sweating our balls off and
every day.
This is all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And maybe we can get the GT350 on the channel.
That'd be cool. I mean, that would still be worth it, just going down there like for vacation, and then just get a video of it while we're down there.
I thought about that last time I went.
Will
down
your
there.
dad let me do a Tanner drives?
I don't know. I'm not nervous driving, but that car, I think just because it's his, and they're rare.
Yeah. I mean, at the same time, though,
the thing is, it's also a color he wants, so it's like he waited to get it. Like
very special.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, it's not like, oh, I'm gonna do a Tanner drives video, and the fucking
dude, it's scary, dude. You don't drive it. The road drives it. The grooves in the road, like where trucks and stuff, like the main.
Oh yeah,
dude, it's called tramlining, dude.
Yeah, my mom's car is like that. Very like low planted, and like if there's like a tiny little difference in like road texture, it'll grip into it, and like I don't know, it's crazy.
He's got some wide boys on the back.
Oh, I bet. Yep. I can't wait to do more of those. We need to find some cooler stuff to film, and cool people.
I have lack of friends.
Me too. Yeah,
if you want to be our car friends, hit us up. Let us drive your car. Tell us about it.
Oh, I thought about doing that. Business cards.
What do you mean?
Just like we have a business offer. Call us at this number. And it's like, oh, a nice Evo. And just find cars that way.
Just people get shout outs and just show it off their car.
Yeah. And we'll just do a whole piece on their car. Kind of like that dude in blue, but, different. We do a different format.
Wouldn't that be more like 1320? All those upgraded cars?
Well, kind of. I mean, he's in the passenger seat and he's not driving them. He's just like,
but I'm saying, like,
tell me about the car and then we'll go street race. And then that dude in blue, he's like, you're in the car. The owner is in the car in the passenger seat, but he's not allowed to talk. And if he, he has any questions, he's got the owner right there. But we don't do it that way. We kind of just like.
I mean, it's always been it's been my cars, and then I was in the passenger seat filming because we don't have that hands-free filming.
Yeah.
But Chris was in the back, so
I like how we do it though. I think if we do hands-free filming, it'll change the vibe.
I like it. We would get better angles doing hands-free, but I don't know. We lose the freedom of looking around and.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that should be it. If you guys have any questions, post them in the comments, and we will answer them in the next episode. And leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you're not already. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.